Bones are amazing things. They hold us up, they support us, they make us strong. But bones have other uses. In the past, bones were thrown by diviners, seeking out the mysteries of the future. Now the bones are cubes, made of plastic or resin, but they still reveal things to us. As they fall from our fingers and rattle across the table, the story becomes clear. Welcome to Bone Throwers Theater, an RPG actual play podcast.
Hello everybody, welcome back to Bone Throwers Theater. My name is Mike, and I am playing the character of Valentine Montecute.
I'm Jeff, and I just ate a piece of cheese, and I'm playing Demetrius Norden.
Thank you for breaking the table, Jeff.
I'm Johnny. I'm playing Byrom Michael.
I'm Aaron. I'm playing Brother Benedict.
And I'm Jeremy, playing Grayson, trying to be a knight in shining armor, Digby.
And I'm Jordan. I'm trying to keep all the plates spinning.
Good luck with that.
Yeah. Definitely people are not going where I want them to go. Grayson and Valentine. I'm going to go ahead and give you another opportunity to see Brother Benedict quite inconspicuously trailing the Lord's carriage.
I'm wondering if this carriage has guards or footmen, at least.
Probably has a
footman.
Yeah, at the very least. Someone to open the door for him. Mm-hmm. So go ahead. Instead of an even or odd roll, I'm going to go ahead.
Just a wit check.
Yeah, wit check for like a notice type of deal.
Where to be my wild?
Okay.
Well, he doesn't notice.
Yeah.
11.
11. Okay, so you notice, and you guys are walking together.
What do I notice first?
You see
the carriage first.
The carriage, and you're like, oh, I should follow that guy. And then all of a sudden you see do 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 do.
Okay. So in mid sentence, I'm saying, and then you have to upsell the Dyncham. Monk. Oh, this can't be good. Let's go.
He does look lost. Let's help him get found. I have ideas for him.
Man, can't wait for the days of sun grenades.
Oh my gosh. So Valentine and Grayson are now trailing the monk, who is trailing the carriage.
I think that they should roll a might check, I guess.
Oh gosh, if we do, he's going to outrun us. I mean,
what do you want to do?
I want to try and follow it.
Yeah.
Okay. Is it a situation where we'd have to keep up a pretty quick pace in order to follow it? Or is it going through the part of town where, we can
casually?
Things are getting a little bit more crowded.
Okay.
Because you're going from the estate district where there's not a lot of... There's open space, wide avenues and stuff, and you're going into the theater district.
Okay.
Which is one of the more crowded areas of the town. So things are getting a little bit more crowded, and also you do have a pretty high charm. You could just yell at Benedict to slow down.
Okay, as I see that, this carriage is not going to get away from us.
Yeah.
If we're going to run, I'm going to definitely shout out and say, Brother Benedict! Would that be just straight charm?
You're trying to get his attention.
Okay. Yeah.
So, yeah, go ahead and do that. Or unless you want to say something like, come back! Hey, come here! Like, try and convince him to come.
Yeah, I'll say, Brother Benedict, over here! Over here! I say, over here!
I've got a
pie! Do I need a roll for that?
Or go ahead and make an opposed roll. Go ahead and roll your wit, Aaron. And you want to fail this roll.
Oh my god.
Yeah, roll another one.
I don't think he's going to get it, though.
No, so you rolled a 10.
I've got 24.
It's like... it's like someone grabbed him with a hook and pulled him back towards this pie. That's how quickly he changes direction.
Oh. So his real name is Scooby.
Yeah.
Scooby Snack!
Zoinks, Scooby!
Should I roll my wit to see if I can see this happening down in the street from me?
No, this is past you.
It's way past me?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Someone was obstinate and did not want to leave his shop.
It's not that I didn't want to leave.
You didn't care about
You
me.
were just... I actually think I was going to go back in and, like, start gathering things that I needed.
Okay.
So Benedict comes running over, and I'm like,
What smells good?
I got a pie for you.
What's in the pie?
That
doesn't matter.
All for you. I like your energy going after the Dyncham card, but look, we're in a theater district. It's not going anywhere fast.
Well, we can go nowhere faster.
I'm not there,
Just eat the
so-
pie and follow us.
Eating pie.
So I want to casually follow.
Okay. And there are a lot of theaters, one large theater, but a whole bunch of smaller theaters, more geared for, smaller troops, less well known, and everything like that. Do you know some of the different theaters that you all are passing, Valentine?
I would hope so.
So which is your favorite to work in?
Well, it all depends, Depends on what the audience requires, what I'll be performing, because, sometimes the large groups are great, but sometimes I like those small, intimate audiences who really know what they want out of the performance, who will just engage you as you...
What size troupe do you like working with the best?
I kind of like the mid-sized crowds, because they're the ones who seem to be the most engaged, and sometimes they're the ones who have a little profit to them, who don't mind sharing the wealth a little.
Throwing some coin on the stage.
Yes.
So do you like working with a troupe of like 8 to 10 other actors?
Usually the 4 to 8, because the 8 to 12, they tend to be very, not thinking about
The group.
the group themselves, and that's where you don't really profit from.
Right. So you find yourself heading towards... It's not a large theater, but it is one of the larger ones that you have played. We'll go ahead and say that it's called the Quill and Mask.
When I noticed the carriage, could I see that they were heading that direction? I knew they were heading that downtown, but I could tell they were going to the theater.
You could tell that is one area that they could have gone to. So it stops in front of the Quill and Mask, and the footman gets off the back, opens the door, and Lord Dyncham sweeps out and goes into the theater.
Well, I'm gonna go talk to him a little bit.
You're going to go talk to Lord Dyncham.
Or maybe not. I just thought about it. Yeah, maybe not.
I mean, you said you wanted to do it.
Valentine takes a step towards the card as he sees Lord Dyncham, and Grayson's arm sticks immediately out. And I'm like, nope, stop. And Grayson says, we don't know if he has seen us.
Jeff, go and roll me one die.
One die.
What's the number?
One.
Okay.
Of course, Jeff, it's a 1.
I shouldn't have asked Jeff.
1.
Still a one.
Jeremy, roll me one die.
5.
Thank you. So you see him go into the theater, and you see the playbill outside, the poster that says who's playing, and you see a name that you recognize at the very top. The last name is just blanked out of your mind, but all you see is Templeton.
I'm gonna kind of say, we might have a bit of a situation here.
Yeah, the situation is we need to get into the theater.
I understand that.
Can you, this being your arena, get in? Because I have myself and Brother Benedict covered.
Yes, that is not the issue. That is fine. However, there's an old acquaintance of mine who is here, who, last we left off, wasn't a good note, let's say that. And if he were to see me, he would be pleased.
Well, you're a master of disguises.
I am. However, if you happen to notice that it's me, we might need a plan B.
Okay. How much time do we have before the beginning of this production?
15-20 minutes.
Okay. Time enough to come up with a plan.
Yes, time enough to come up with a plan. We'll be good for that.
All right. First, I have 2 counterfeit tickets. I can guarantee that we get in.
Okay,
If
that's
you
good.
can, with this being your arena, guarantee that
Oh.
you can get in.
That'll be no problem.
Okay.
You can always buy a ticket.
Actually, I don't know if he has any other money.
I was gonna say, I was like, if anything, I'll attempt to charm my way in.
You didn't get any money from selling pies? Somebody hand you the money accidentally?
I mean, I could have pocketed a few coins for myself.
If you want to give me a hero point, we can definitely say that happened.
Can I possibly roll to see if I can just charm and not have to do the hero point? And then if I get
Sure,
a lower number,
but
Don't try and charm your way in yet. You gotta come up with a plan first.
Yes.
well, not yet. Yes, let's discuss this plan. First, I need to learn a little bit more about. Well, we both kind of need to learn about our friend over here as well.
He likes food.
He likes food a lot. He seems a bit kind of naive towards the opposite sex as well.
Just the opposite sex?
Well, I mean, you know.
Is this a separate conversation?
No, this is
right in front of you.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, I've got plans for you, good sir.
do you want
Your
to tell
future
them
looks
about,
bright.
you want to tell them about your new order?
Did you know that there is a group of people who study God, and it's all women? I'm joining it.
I want to let you know, if this performance and everything goes well, I have a bevy of women who would love to meet you. And just you. They would love you, sir.
I will do anything for you. What do you want from me?
Okay. I have a friend who's going to be here. His name is Templeton. He might be a little odd when he sees me. If he does see me, I will need you to go talk to him and distract him.
Talk to Templeton to distract him.
Tell him about your plans.
My plans
Yes.
to order St. Teresa's order.
Yes. Yes.
Deal.
Thank
All right. So,
you. So he might be our plan B if Templeton
plan
comes around.
B. When we go in, we need to somehow gain some information without being seen.
Yes.
That is the dilemma.
Well, what I can possibly do, I'll find my way to get in there. I know some people in there. I'll talk to them and see if they can give me some information about, about what we need to know.
Benedict is trying to talk. He looks like he wants to say something, and Grayson looks at him and just, it's like, oh, I need to think of something to say quick before he opens his mouth.
Yes, because the more he talks, the more.
Your brain hurts.
Yeah.
So we still got some time here. Lord Dyncham has already entered. I can try and charm the driver to gain a little bit more information on the schedule of
What are we looking for here?
things that are over your head.
Yes. Very much over your head. But, Brother Benedict,
Precisely, brother.
I want you just to keep that plan in mind that I told you about. If you see Templeton,
Talk, Templeton, distract.
yes. And real quickly, I'm also gonna fill him in on the features of Templeton, so he knows who to approach.
Okay.
I can try and charm the driver to find out where
Yes,
Lord Dyncham has been
I can. Yes,
recently,
And then-
as detailed as
yes.
possibly yesterday.
And what I can try to do, I'll work my way into the theater, talk to some of my theater friends, see what they know about Lord Dyncham and where his whereabouts have been in the last couple days.
We have Plan B. If we need to escape with Plan C, what does that look like? Because nudges over toward brothers, we may need a Plan C.
My only real fault in this is if Templeton gets a hold of me.
Talk, Templeton, distract.
Thank you, Brother Benedict. How much do we care for our Brother Benedict here? What? How much of value is he to us after we leave here?
I have no money. Value?
Lint is not the valid currency here.
We might have to find a way to make money off of him when this is all said and done. But first we gotta think of a plan C. Maybe he could do somewhat like a presentation, you think? Get him to say the word of the Lord to everybody.
How does that sound to you?
Everybody?
Well, everyone that would be willing to hear.
Here, praise the love of the Lord.
Maybe 3-4 people? I not really big groups. Just kind of not a big fan. I'm not. I don't like large crowds.
Well, Brother Benedict, what do you like? What makes you...
Girls. Food.
Well, aha! There's gonna be a lot of girls in here. You could preach to lots of girls.
Okay. Yes.
Okay.
Do I happen to have tickets to this particular play?
You can give me a hero point and have tickets to this.
You're asking the wrong person to give up his hero point.
So,
I'm thinking for Plan C, we need to cause a major distraction.
yes.
If things really get bad.
Do you think we could gamble on Brother Benedict? To do like a big distraction?
Big, yes. Distraction, maybe. In our favor,
Who knows?
doubtful.
Here's a better thought. Is he a clumsy fool?
Not so
No.
sure about clumsy.
Clumsy, I
I mean, look. I mean,
flex in front of you and do a little twirl.
are there animals in this production?
Let me find out. I'm gonna attempt to talk to somebody and find out if there's any animals in this production.
I'm going to walk towards that area and see if I notice them at all.
Okay.
I was getting ready to say something akin to that, where
Okay.
Demetrius was,
No.
after getting what he needs together, started walking towards the theater district.
Okay.
I guess.
So you're going to go ahead and try and talk to somebody. All right. So who do you approach?
I'm gonna try to approach maybe like the production assistant.
Okay. So like the person at the front door.
Mhm.
Sir, it's a silver penny for a ticket.
Yes. I'm actually friends with a lot of the people here, and they actually have invited me to come in to check on the production because I used to do many performances here, and they're kind of trying to get my review on how this performance will be tonight.
It's wonderful, sir, but it's going to be a silver penny.
I was invited in, but the ticket was lost.
So you can get another one with a silver penny.
But I already had my ticket as I walked in. I just misplaced it.
That's what a lot of people said. That's probably what your mother said about you.
No, it was not what my mother said about me, and I was already in there. So if I was already in there, I should have had the ticket.
You would have gone past me if you already were in there.
I was already in there. Perhaps you missed me.
No, I've been here for 3 hours. Sir.
I mean, I kind of blend in with everybody.
Do you have a silver penny, sir?
I might, but I'm actually just trying to get information.
Well, what do you want to know?
In this particular production, is there going to be animals involved?
You can find out for a silver penny.
Can I try to roll persuasion just to allow
Sure.
him to just say, I'll go on in. Alright, so let's see here. 11.
Of course you can go right in, sir. For a silver penny.
Well, this seems to be taking a while. Grayson is going to look at Brother Benedict and say, "Wait here," and then Grayson's going to go try and charm the driver of the
I
carriage.
have a bag of coins.
No, you don't
you
have a
don't.
Oh,
bag.
you took that, yeah.
Sorry.
The bartender has a bag of counterfeit.
Did you get a coin from selling pies?
Yes.
Well, you'd have to spend a hero point to say that because we didn't say that at the beginning.
Alright, fine.
All right, here's a silver penny.
Yes!
You got one silver penny. A hero.
All right. So I'm walking over to the driver. What do I see happening there? What happened? What just happened?
You see an exchange, and you see him waving his hands around and pointing towards the door, and someone holding out their hand for a silver penny. And finally, you see him just dig into his purse and pull out, slam it down into the guy's hand, take his ticket, and he's like turning around and stomping away from the ticket taker. He's like heading back towards where he last left you guys.
Well, first, did I find out the information that I needed?
You'll find out when you get inside.
Normally I'm good at these things, but this guy wasn't.
So as he walks past, he's gonna say, "So are there animals? No animals?
I don't know.
I couldn't find out if there were animals.
I need a silver penny to find out. Because I need to purchase a ticket.
Wow. Okay. Stand over there with Benedict. And Grayson walks past him to the driver.
All right, so you reach the driver.
Reach the driver, and I'm going to try and cast Charm on him.
Okay.
That's 11, 16, it's 22.
All right, so you manage your target number.
All right. I walk up to the driver and was like, good day, sir.
How are you?
I'm doing well. It's a fine day to be at the theater, isn't it?
It is.
I'm wondering, I've seen these type of fittings on the wheels of your carriage. My master is a blacksmith, and he's always researching new ways to come up with better fittings. I noticed that they are a little worn, so you might not want to travel much on those. I'm wondering, have you traveled much on these recently?
Not recently, mostly in town and to the docks and back, but not very far.
I see a bit of mud here stuck in. It was quite rainy yesterday. Would one of those travels have been yesterday?
Not yesterday, the day before yesterday.
Ah, so you didn't go anywhere yesterday.
Well, no, not with this particular carriage. We have 3.
You have 3. Okay. Are they all in the same condition?
This is one of the newer ones.
Oh wow! Whoever smithed these fittings, I would talk to them, because.
We'll talk to our estate smith.
Okay. But this one is the new one, so I would get those other ones checked as well.
Thank you, sir.
All right. May I ask, during the rain, you were out? You did not have any problems being out in the rain?
None that the driver noticed.
Because my master also does do fittings for the contact surface of the wheel for better grip in muddy conditions.
Give me the name of your smith, and I will pass it on to our head liveryman.
It is Master Renner.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, sir.
Have a good day. Master Renner is named after a character from a previous campaign.
Okay.
For those of you at home wondering. So you go back to
I go back to
the duo.
These two. It's like, well, I can guess that Dyncham may have been away from his estate yesterday. Okay. May, possibly. At least one of his drivers was.
Well, if that's the information we have, we just have to go with it and hope for the best.
So, do we actually need to get into the theater now?
Last call for theater. Last call.
Pulls out one of the counterfeit tickets. Says, "We're going in. You will need one of these."
Wait here?
No, come with me.
Coming with you.
Talk.
Templeton, distract.
Yes.
Last call for theater.
All right. So
At the Quill and Mask. In you go. You hear last call as you're approaching Mr. Byrom.
Do I see these 3?
Yeah, you do. You see them going. It's very hard to miss, brother Benedict. So all of you go into the Quill and Mask, and we will find out what happens at the play right after this break.
Welcome to Very Random Encounters, where we play tabletop RPGs and randomly determine as much as possible.
Remember playing with Legos and swapping the people's heads and limbs to create horrid abominations that God forgot?
Our show is what it would be like if those rejected attempts at the human form had to go out and save the day.
We turn the nonsense into a story with a nice message, like how friendship is stronger than a mind-controlled goblin jazz band.
Hey, that's a thing that really happened.
Find Very Random Encounters wherever you randomly determine to listen to podcasts.
And we're back. So you all funnel into the theater, and it's a very standard theater for this time. It's small. It's basically an open courtyard, and everybody goes in, and there's a stage that's towards the far end away from the entrance. And it's like a rectangular stage, basically, that's open air. Everybody stands in the courtyard, except for a few boxes along the higher area, and that is where nobility sits. It's very easy to see Dyncham up in his box as he's watching the play. As you all are standing there, you're waiting for everything to begin. There's a Punch and Judy show to keep you entertained while you're waiting. And once that ends, out comes your good friend Templeton. He comes to the front of the stage, and there's a lot of applause. And he holds up his hands and he's like, "Thank you. Thank you. It is so wonderful to have you all in attendance tonight. We are going to share with you a story of tragedy, a story of betrayal, a tale of deception. And he holds his hands out expansively. For this is a tale of someone who entered the land of Fairy and became the ruler, although they should not have been. So listen closely to our tale of caution, for you never know when you might be entertaining a fairy. And you never know who might be giving you instruction. It might be a man, or it might be a boggart. And so he steps away, and the actors come out. And there's this whole play that unfolds, and you get to watch, about a young woman who goes into the fairyland and deposes the royal house that rules the fairies, and with the help of some vicious traitors, ascends to the throne until the rightful leaders of the fairy court band together and raise a few noble dissenters to this imposter, and they storm the castle and they kill her, restoring the rightful rulers to the throne. And everyone is no gasping and like enjoying the presentation, and it's quite an enjoyable spectacle on the front of it. What do you all think of this play?
Well, I never made it there.
Right. Well, because Mr. Slowpoke was, I can't.
Grayson is, as the play is unfolding, going to watch very closely and try and pick up on the reactions of Dyncham. I guess that would be a wit roll. Nice. 17.
Okay. Dyncham seems to be like he's kind of halfway paying attention, but you notice that he actually quotes several of the major lines, like word for word. Like
afterwards?
No,
or
like,
as they're
saying it. So, Mr. Byrom, you're not impressed with the play?
The performance is decent.
What about the costumes?
Costumes are to be expected for this level of theater. I'm not very impressed with the stage setting.
The directing leaves you wanting.
No, not the directing. The actual stage.
Oh,
setting.
the.
My father was the carpenter for the big theater.
Right.
So.
And what do you think, Valentine?
It's not bad. Definitely could use some improvement. Clearly, since I've been gone, they've dropped a little bit there. But you know, with my help, they could always pick it back up.
So you're talking about dropping the quality of acting?
Yes.
Do you think that it was the actors that they brought in that could use some work, or?
I think it's a little overall of everything. Just production, acting, you know.
So, as the curtain call happens and everybody comes out and applause and everything like that, everyone bows. You're still looking at Dyncham?
Mm-hmm.
So you see Dyncham raise his hand and he waves like towards the offstage area. And you see Templeton, like, as he's bowing low, he reaches up his hand and he basically touches his head and like does a quick little salute to show he saw the motion. So people start filtering out. Benedict, what did you think of your first play?
That girl was dead, but not dead? She died, and then she came out and she bowed. How did that happen?
This is your arena, sir. And
Valentine,
Grayson
how
points
did
to
that happen?
Valentine.
Sir, Brother Benedict, that is what you call acting, where somebody pretends to be something but they are not. Do you understand?
So it is when someone is lying about something to convince someone else.
We'll go with that. I think you kind of get the point.
Yes, I get the point.
Grayson kind of pipes up and says, well, I think we do have a bit more of information, another lead to follow up on. Nothing concrete yet, but I have an item to take care of, so I'll meet you guys back at the clock shop.
Very well.
As you're exiting, you see Dyncham come down and basically walk around the stairs, and he jumps up on the stage and he goes to go back behind the stage.
Yeah.
Well,
Templeton District.
Grayson has. When he said that, he was sort of walking off, leaving the group. Did he see that as well?
Oh yeah.
He's going to turn and look at Valentine and be like, since he's quite a bit of ways away from him, nodding his head towards what just happened on stage, waiting for acknowledgement.
I was gonna say, do I have time to try to stop him?
I'm not going anywhere.
You're not? Okay, I thought you were going there like, ooh.
No, that was Dyncham, not
Templeton. Okay. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna grab Brother Benedict there.
Okay, so Grayson's going to take that as he knows what Grayson was saying, which may or may not be the case, and Grayson's still going to go off and do his thing. So Grayson has left the theater.
Okay, actually, in fact, Brother Benedict, we may want to leave as well. Yeah.
I thought we were following this Dyncham fellow.
Yeah, yes, we are. Actually, we are following this Dyncham fellow.
So is he still here?
He actually walked out, correct?
No, he went backstage.
Oh, he went backstage,
But
okay.
did he see Dyncham go back there?
Yeah.
Oh, we know he saw, but did
Yes.
Well, he looked at him.
He signaled to me.
Yeah.
We are following Dyncham.
Yes.
Okay.
So we're going to go follow
And so I
Dyncham.
follow Valentine.
Yeah.
Wherever Valentine goes, I will go.
Okay.
You got girls for me.
He's got the lady hookup.
Oh, if people could see
Well,
this
I
right
see
now.
them going towards the stage. I just go in the small talk with the stage director.
Okay. How are you going to get backstage?
Let's see. Is there a lot of people going back there? Is
Not
it...
backstage.
Not backstage. Most of the people are heading opposite. They're leaving.
Okay, is there really anyone back to, like, watching or monitoring anything?
It doesn't seem like it, other than stagehands and like some of the actors as well.
Alright, so does it look like maybe we just kind of stroll through without really too much trouble?
It looks like you might be able to, but you'd have to make like a agility to like jump up on the stage and everything like that.
Alright.
Both of us, since I'm following him.
Yeah. Alright. 17.
Okay.
Boy.
14.
Okay. So you're both able to get up on stage without making a lot of noise and not falling off backwards or anything like that. You push back the curtain and it looks like a standard stage. Do you see anybody you know?
I'm going to look to see if there's anybody who's familiar to me.
Okay.
What do I want to roll here for that?
Probably a wit check just to look around. Yeah.
Okay. Alright, let's see. Hopefully this works.
Roll another die.
Alright.
Roll another die. Okay.
Okay. 16, 21, 22.
Okay. You do see a stagehand that you know.
Okay.
And he's like, oh, he like waves at you. How you doing, Valentine?
I'm excellent. How are you, friend?
I'm doing quite nicely, thank you. I did not know that you were part of this production.
I actually, well, I was kind of involved with it, but I had to kind of go out for different reasons to help some friends out, who is actually, this is my friend who is with me, and that's why, but...
Hi.
Hi, hello?
This is Brother Benedict.
Are you thinking of taking vows?
No, he's with me, and I'm just assisting him along his travels.
Okay.
See, he's recently been displaced. I'm just trying to help him kind of get reacquainted with
So what are you doing here at the theater?
I'm to see the play. See old friends, of
Right.
course. You know, just see how everybody's doing. How about you? What have you been up to?
Well, I was just working here at the Quill and Mask.
Quill and Mask, okay, yes. How long have you been working here?
A few months now. I mean, I was over at the other theater for a while, but the better pay here.
Better pay? Oh, yeah, always about the pay.
Yeah. You have to be.
Who else is working here?
Well, your friend Humphrey is here.
Humphrey? Oh, that old bugger. Oh, he owes me some money. Humphrey.
He is actually, he's going to be in the third costume room. You remember where that is.
Yes,
So
yes.
you can just go ahead and go back and see him, and he should be able to help you out.
Oh, I'll talk to him in a few minutes. I kind of just wanted to find out, who else has been working here? Besides Humphrey.
Well, I mean, Templeton's here, but...
Talk, Templeton, distract.
We'll talk to Templeton in a few minutes.
And distract him.
No, not distract him. We'll talk to him. My friend, he hasn't been in the outside world, so he's very confused right now. So words are a little...
So a vow of silence was not a part of his order?
No.
Correct. He learned things in a very unique way. He's...
Saint Teresa's order. That's my order.
That's nuns.
Precisely.
I told you, he's a little off kilter, but he means well. He's a good person.
God loves everyone and bless the church for protecting such a individual.
I'm gonna kind of try to talk in a
Yes.
little bit of a lower voice, so Brother Benedict doesn't hear every single word I say. Just say, what brought Templeton here to this play?
Well, his patron did.
His patron? Who's his patron?
The Lord who was here earlier today. I don't know his name.
Oh, how long is he gonna be here for? Do you know?
I think that the play is only going to last a few more days.
A few more days, okay. Do you know if anything else brought him here besides just the play?
No, I don't think so.
Boy. Can you give me any other information about other people that are involved
I
here?
don't think anybody that you know was here. It's been a while since you worked with Templeton.
It has been a while, yes indeed.
He's got a whole new crew.
A whole new crew?
One of them is back there with him and the patron.
Okay.
I mean, they're not from around here.
It's great to see you and learn that, it seems things are going well here, but, I definitely...
I really need to go check on the rigging.
I was gonna say, alrighty then.
It was good seeing you, but we must catch up at another time.
Yeah, maybe I'll go check on Humphrey, but
Okay.
it was good catching up.
Alright, well, I'll talk to you later. Have a good one.
Alright.
And he takes off and he goes up a spiral staircase up to the higher levels of the theater.
Alright, I may make my way over to Humphrey's area. And I'm gonna let Brother Benedict know, you don't have to say anything while I talk to Humphrey, I'll just chat with Humphrey.
Don't say anything.
Correct, yes.
Got it.
Alright.
Humphrey's not there. He must have stepped out for a while to take care of something.
Well, I'm gonna kinda, I guess, search around, see what other information I can gather from the place.
It's not too hard to see, the main green room, where the head of the troupe would be. And the door is closed, but you can hear, Dencham's voice on the other side of it.
Can I hear it pretty well?
Go ahead and, what would listen be under?
Put that on our wit.
Yeah, I would put that under wit.
I'm with him. I'm going to be listening
You're
as
going to
well.
I don't hear
And
anything.
May I open the door?
And I am specifically going to roll a religion roll.
Okay.
To see if they're discussing anything religious in nature.
Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh.
Well, I got a 4.
I got a 5, and, well, that was a 1.
So you got 0.
I mean, there are hero points.
Yeah, there are hero points, and they should be spent.
We'll start there.
So that brings you up to a
10.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you can spend one to re-roll if you want.
I may need to.
Depends on what the...
Yeah, because you got a 0, right?
Yeah, what
Yeah.
the target
Yeah,
is.
what
That's
the
what
target
it
is.
is.
So the target is not high. The target was a 5.
Oh.
They're and behind closed doors. They can hear.
Well, I
everything.
mean, then
But-
you've got it with a hero point with 6.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
You hear Templeton. He's still got that oily tone. You can tell that he's scraping the bottom of the barrel. Lord Dyncham, must it be tonight? Lord Dyncham, you can tell is damn it, man, I do not want them on the property any longer. And another voice says, Lo siento, pero we've not completed our preparations. We still need a sacrifice. Everybody just points to Brother Benedict.
Oh, that's not where I was going with it, but okay.
I was thinking this is where his ears would perk up and be like, oh?
Yeah,
okay.
Ritual
This is the
sacrifice.
the religion role. You have the horologist. Shouldn't that be enough to at least put together the mechanics of it, and then we can worry about the sacrifice later, or is that part of the entire process? And you hear the foreign voice saying, no, it must be done as part of the... The charm will not work unless it has been imbued with the spirit. And you're sure that it has to be someone pure of heart. That's the only way. Alright, fine. Dyncham clears his throat. When can you have your men pick up the gears? We can be there as early as tonight. Alright, well, it's close to sunset already. Go ahead and send your men. Have them take the long road around.
And Valentine is gesturing to Brother Benedict that they need to walk away. And Brother Benedict just puts his ear closer to the door.
And the doorknob turns.
And then we start walking away.
I'm getting the hell out of there.
Where are you this?
He's left.
Yes.
I've left.
Okay.
I had other things to arrange.
I'm gonna try to go catch up with Grayson and let him know what we have heard.
Okay.
Where is Demetrius?
Demetrius is back at his shop.
Oh, he quit wandering the streets?
Oh, you're wandering.
I was headed towards.
Okay, so you're walking.
I've been
along.
waiting outside, or where I can clearly see the.
I guess
coach.
you found the carriage, yeah.
Oh, so when would he have gotten there?
During the middle of the
During the middle? Okay,
Yeah,
so
but-
he would have seen me walk out.
I would have seen you walk out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you want to,
I probably would have went over and approached you, been like, "Hey, what happened?"
Demetrius, we have lots of new information. But first, I need to take care of something. And he looks up at the sun, and he's like, I need to take care of something quickly. Can I trust you with getting a message to somebody?
Sure.
And he takes out just a piece of paper, and it already has something looks like stamped on it. It's just a symbol. And he says, I need you to drop this by the well. There's a vendor there. He will know to pick it up. It's just right down, not too far from here. But I need to stay here. It should take you how long to get there and back?
There are a lot of wells throughout the town, so we'll say that it's the one at the major intersection where the road that he lives and works on comes together with the road that goes through the theater district.
Okay. Grayson's going to tell him to do that, and then he's going to turn and he's going to just watch that carriage is still there. Watch the driver, just try and pick up on the drivers. Looks like he's should be leaving soon, or if he's just kind of... He's going to basically wait for Dyncham to come out and see just the demeanor of everybody as they exit.
I forgot to mention earlier, after we left the Dyncham household, I sent Toad with the message to the docks.
Okay.
To the girl's sister.
Okay. What do you have to say, Aaron?
I have nothing to say.
Okay. You and Valentine, Valentine and Brother Benedict are like around the curtain, trying to cross the amphitheater where everybody would be standing, and all of a sudden you hear the hands, the stage hand that you were talking about, call out, "Oh, Valentine!"
Yep.
And he jumps down and you turn around, and he comes in, and he's like, Templeton wanted me to give this to you. And it's a piece of paper that's folded up.
Okay. Thank you. I'll see you later.
Okay.
Brother Benedict.
And so...
Alright, I guess I'll leave when I see those two leave.
And because a complication has been invoked on Valentine, he does get a hero point.
Yeah, because of his enemy's complication.
Yeah.
And so you guys exit the theater.
Oh, yes.
And you're watching as right before they come out, about 5 minutes before they come out, the Lord sweeps out.
Before they come out?
Yes, because they had to go high.
Okay. All right.
He was right there, so they...
Okay. Behind a curtain.
Yeah. So he comes out, and...
Is he alone?
He is alone, and he jumps into the carriage, and the carriage takes off.
Which direction?
It's heading back the direction that you had followed it from.
So back home.
So back, there looks
back
like
towards the estate district, yes.
Okay. So since the clock shop is on that way, I'm going to trail it as far as I can without being conspicuous, and then if it's going to continue on, I'm going to stop at the clock shop.
Okay, it's going to continue on.
Okay.
But go ahead and roll like a agility check. Just to, do you have a sneak?
Yes.
Go ahead and roll stealth to make sure that you're not being noticed.
Hey, you. I'm not being noticed. That's a 14.
Okay, so you're able to trail it. There's still enough people on the sidewalk that you're not immediately visible. But it does go past the clock shop.
Okay, so I just kind of hang out outside the clock shop then.
Okay. Time waits for no man. So you two are coming out of the theater. So they come out and they're about 5 minutes behind the carriage and everything like that. So,
question: would Demetrius have made it back before the carriage left?
I don't think so.
All right, so yeah, so I just rolled out, even though I told Demetrius to meet me back here.
yeah.
Well, I would have had to walk past the shop again, wouldn't I have? Because
Oh yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
maybe.
Well,
yeah.
I mean,
it
it
was
was like...
at the major intersection that
So,
my...
so
it's
I guess he
cross
sees me walking, and I'm
Yeah.
just saying, hey,
Okay, cross paths.
let's go.
So you're out of the theater.
There's
and
no carriage.
There's no carriage. You have a note.
That I do. I guess I should read. Well, we're out of like their vicinity or not. Okay. All right. I'm going to open this note and read it.
And the note says they know about Humphrey Ainsworth.
All right.
Yeah.
Brother Benedict, let's go meet up with our friends quickly. Very quickly.
I will continue following.
Okay. And we will rendezvous with all the players in just a little while. Yeah, next time we will see what happens, what the consequences have been so far. All right, thank you so much. Thank you for listening to Bone Throwers Theater. Our cast is Aaron, Jeff, Jeremy, Johnny, Mike, and Jordan. We are releasing this podcast under a Creative Commons Attribution, Non-Commercial, No Derivatives 3.0 Unported license. That means that you can share the podcast, but please do not modify it or try to gain financially from it. If you would like to visit our website, you can do so at bonethrowerstheater.com. If you would like to send us an email, you can do so at bonethrowerstheater@gmail.com. Our Twitter handle is @bonethrowerstheater, and also you can look us up on Facebook and Google+. And until next time, may the bones fall ever in your favor. This has been a Nerd Circle podcast production.